Konnichiwa, Mina. Naresu desu. Today I'll be doing Mimei's End of the Year Take. I have 5 questions to answer, and yeah, let's see how this goes. Question number 1. What is the best thing that's happened to you this year? Personally, for me, was finally finishing high school. There was a lot of complications with that, and finally I finished. And I was like, yay, I'm free! And then I get a job. Which segues into number 2. What was the worst or most challenging thing that happened to you this year? That would be getting my job. I work as a housekeeper and I really don't like it. I really want another job. But that would probably be the worst thing that happened to me. Yep. Number 3. Tell us about your favorite TV show, game, app, song of 2013. For my favorite TV show this year was probably Attack on Titan. I didn't watch much TV shows, and I was thinking, oh, Bones. I watch a lot of Bones, but that's kind of old because I'm watching from like the beginning. But I really liked Attack on Titan. There's a Japanese name, and I know a lot of people are gonna be like, you should say the Japanese name, and I do like the Japanese name. It's just I can't remember it. Like me, just Attack on Titan. It was probably one of my scariest TV shows though, because I'm a bit of a chicken. And I found Attack on Titan very scary. But it was lots of fun. Oh my god. Every week I'm like, oh my gosh, it's coming out. And then I'd have to wait till it was daylight so that I could watch it, because I was too scared to watch it at night. My favorite game. My favorite game of this year. For the longest time, like when I was like reading these questions and writing down ideas, I was like, games of 2013? I just don't play that many video games, and when I do, they're retro video games. For example, Game Boy Color. My brother has one, and so I play on the Game Boy Color all the time. And I play games like Zelda, Tetris, mostly just Tetris. Ta-da! Game Boy Color! It's kind of old, as you can see. It's a Pokemon one. I don't know. I don't like Pokemon, so I wouldn't really know much about it. But as you can see, it's been through a lot. We taped the batteries together because they kept falling out. And inside we have Legend of Zelda. This is Oracle of Ages. I want to see Ocarina for some reason. There's another game with that, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, I've never completed the game or got very far in it because I'm terrible at video games. We also have like Powerpuff Girls. Wait, lighting. Oh. Tetris, of course, because, you know, a Game Boy Color isn't complete unless you have Tetris. Seriously. And lastly, Super Mario Land, which I found at a garage sale, and I'm like, oh my gosh! Except for, I don't like it, it's too hard. Other than old retro games, which I love, I realized there was one other game that I didn't play, but I watched on YouTube. That is The Last of Us. Again, I don't know why, because I'm like terrified. I didn't watch it. I'm like, oh, I can't do this, and I never even finished the game because I still have more of it to watch. But I'm like too terrified to continue, and I sit there just like bawling my eyes out, feeling terrified, and yet I just can't get enough. Anyway, it's my favorite video game like ever. It's amazing. I really want to get it one day, but then I have to actually get a video game system. That's not a big one. My favorite app. Imiwa! It's a Japanese translating thing. Whoa, it's on the screen. So you can ask it, like you can put in Romaji or the actual letters. So let's see, let's put in Omen. It's not like the most amazing, but put in Gomen and look at all the things that come up, and you can read all about it. It's very helpful. And yeah, I use it to like when I'm reading something and I'm like, I don't know what this says. And so I just kind of search it, or yeah. And that's pretty much what Iniwa is. Favorite song. My favorite songs of 2013. To tell the truth, I don't listen to much secular music. I listen to soundtracks, like Disney soundtracks, and like How to Train Your Dragon. I'm addicted to that one. I was listening to some Ratatouille and getting into that a little bit. Like I listen to a lot of soundtracks and techno. I call it techno, dead step techno, sort of that sort of thing. And I follow like Monster Cat on YouTube and listen to that. some Japanese and Korean music, but I don't ever really know the names. And then, but I think of this year, the music that I did listen to, I really like What Does the Fox Say? I know it's obnoxious, but I didn't learn about it until way after the fact. I kept seeing all over the internet, what does the fox say? What does the fox say? And I thought it was just some sort of weird thing that everyone said. I was like, oh, just ignore it. And then all of a sudden, I found the music video. I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing and weird and bizarre. But I got this song stuck in my head, and it's amazing. But even more than that, I loved I See Fire by Ed Sheeran, right? But I really loved Peter Holland's version on YouTube. That's when I really first listened to the song, because I heard Ed Sheeran's and I was like, that's great. And then also Peter Holland's version, I'm like, oh my gosh, I love this song. And I've basically listened to it like a billion times in one day. I think I heard it like 3 days ago. Anyway, that's kind of like my music of this year. Number 4, 3 things you're happy you bought this year. Okay, number 1, I got Rise of the Guardians on DVD and Blu-ray. It may not sound amazing, but I'm kind of poor. I only recently got a job, and when I did, all of the saving money that I had saved up very carefully had to go to like pay for my uniform and like survival of the first like couple weeks. And so yeah, I have like no money. And well, but now I do, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I should spend it all. But it's like Christmas time, so I'm like, oh well, I should actually buy presents. So I'm saving up to buy presents, but I have money for the plan now. Oh, it's gonna be exciting. And yeah, one thing I bought was Rise of the Guardians this year because I had money at some point. But anyway, I love this movie so much when I saw it in theaters, and I'm like, I have to buy it. It's amazing. The second thing that I love that I bought was my grad dress. My grandma kind of bought it for me actually, but it's so beautiful. It's a strapless dress, kind of slightly low back. This is actually supposed to be zipped. I should back up. It's gorgeous! I love this dress so much. It was really funny when I found it. Me and my friends went to this, like we went to a chateau, I believe. And seriously, we walked in and we all saw this one dress, and we're like, you're gonna buy this dress. And I'm like, okay, that sounds good to me. It looks the best. It was the first dress we saw, and we went and basically bought it. Although it took a long time because it wasn't the right size. And yeah, there's a lot of confusion. But I just wanted that one dress, and that's what I got. Number 3, my glasses. I know it doesn't seem like, oh, you got glasses, now you're looking at it. No. These are amazing. I look older now. I was being told I was 12, 13-year-old, and I'm like, this hurts. But now people are like, are you nearly finished high school? And I'm like, oh my gosh, you're so close. So, just good enough for me. And yeah, I can see now. I can see things. That's probably the most important thing to me, because I take them off and I'm like, I cannot see anything. And now I have glasses and I'm like, oh my gosh, the world is cool. Number 5, my New Year's resolution. Okay, my New Year's resolution is to make more videos and meet more people through YouTube. Yes, sounds like such a great resolution. But yeah, I would really love my channel to like explode. And I want to make better videos. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing. And tell me what you think. Put in the comments. If you watch this video, comment and like and subscribe. Please. I'm lonely. I'm a lonely child. It's okay. Most of my family watches this. I love you all! Thank you for watching this video. Shama!